Oh no, don't do that. Okay. Let me do a sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Okay, I have sound check. Sound check. Okay, I have check. All right, I'm gonna have to play with the camera here for a minute to try and make sure that I have a good angle going on. Hoping that this is I can look on there. Okay, let me try this again. Put you right there like so, and then where am I at on here? Okay, that's not horrible. No worries, man. Thanks for coming by and saying hello at least. And we'll catch you. I'm going to be streaming all weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. So try to come back. All right. I'm going to get on into it. As you can see, it's probably way too close to the camera. As you can see, as you can't see, I'm going to start on this Gringotts Wizarding Bank. The box is in spectacular shape. This is Lego set 76417. It is 4,801 pieces and has been difficult to find, but oops, we found it, and we're gonna build it. Lego's Harry Potter event starts tonight. Let's see, how am I gonna get into this thing? Okay, here it is. Starts tonight at midnight, runs from August 29th through September 1st. Which is back to Hogwarts Day. So the plan is to stream all weekend, stream tomorrow, Saturday, stream Sunday. If we need to, we'll stream Monday, and then Tuesday night for the first, we will, what do you say, Brady? How are you, buddy? We'll hopefully finish up on the first. So we got a box inside a box here. I'm trying to slide this stuff out of here. Let's see. Oh, geez. Look at all those chickens. I'm gonna put the box back here. So I can reference the box. There's bag 30. That's the highest number I've seen so far. 1, 20, now let me open this other box up. Let's see what the best way is to do this here. Oh my goodness. Here's bag one, we're gonna need that. Bag 31. Free floating bag of some railroad tracks. Oh, look at that dragon head. That's going to be cool. Alright, I think 31 bags. I think the 31st bag was the highest. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez, look at these. Just the size. 2 instruction booklets, that size. That's pretty wild. I'm going to I never seem to get as far on the very first stream as I do on any of the others, and it's because I always have to spend this time opening these bags up and sorting them out, but I like to do that on camera. All right, so that's instruction booklet 3 and 4. So I'm assuming this bag is going to have instruction booklet 1 and 2. And some sticker sheets, it looks like. We've got some Gringotts signage. We've got the Dark Mark. We've got some wanted posters. Looks like some other, oh geez, look at all these stickers. Look at this sticker sheet. It's all holographic for the windows and the doors, I guess. That's a pretty impressive sticker sheet. I haven't seen them use the holographic stickers like that before on any of my other sets. And a third sticker sheet. Pumpkin juice. And more signage, Gringotts Bank. more wanted posters, it looks like. Enjoyed your stream this afternoon, Brady. All right, we'll get this instruction booklets 2 through 4. We'll get it out of here. We'll get these stickers sheets into the front page here because I don't do the stickers. Let's get the instructions up here. I'm gonna have to pull this thing a little bit closer so I don't have to reach quite so far. And let's get our instructions up so we can get things going. That's working. Start building. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna check into those Diagon Alley sets. I had seen those before, but I hadn't really been considering getting one, but that's pretty cool. I misunderstood at first. I thought you were doing a different set. I thought you were doing just like two. There's a set right now that is just, okay, what's going on? Where are we? There's a set right now that is just quality Quidditch supplies and the ice cream shop. And so I thought maybe you were doing one of those. And I'm not sure. I think they maybe have multiple ones of those, and you buy them separately, and then you can put them all together and make Diagon Alley at that scale or something like that. I'm not sure. But then also there's 2 Diagon Alleys. There's one for a smaller set and a larger set. And I'm not sure which one is retired and which one isn't. And okay, at least we seem to be making some progress now. At least we're getting closer. So there's a free floating bag with no number on it. It's got a bunch of train tracks in it, a bunch of curved train tracks for the trolley. And here we go, bag 1. There are 2 bag 1s. And there's also a nice big free floating base plate here as well. Imagine we'll start with the base and work our way up. So we'll probably need those train tracks sooner rather than later. It looks like I'm gonna have to get used to this camera angle again. Looks like we're getting a couple of minifigs right off the bat. Oh, left a piece behind. Right off the bat, and I'm kind of surprised that this has got plastic bags and not paper bags. Got some spiders in this bag. Had a few spiders and some Spider-Man sets that I built. All right, I'm not sure who this is we're starting off with here, but we're starting off with a minifigure. He looks like he's wearing a dark blue vest. He's got printing on both the back and front of his torso. And it looks like he's supposed to just have some light blue legs. Here's another torso. There's some legs. It could be gray. It could be like a bluish gray. I'm wondering if that's for the other torso though. I don't want to put the wrong legs on the wrong body. Let's see if I can find the other legs before I commit. Hello, Thing. How are you? Thanks for coming by. There's a hairpiece with some goblin ears. How's your day going? How's everything? All right, I guess I'm just gonna assume these are the correct legs for right now. I can't find any of the other legs at this point, but I'm sure I'll come across them as I'm building. It does look like it's close to being the right color. There's no printing on the legs. They're just, this is Harry Potter. I gave us Harry Potter right out of the first bag. You can see the scar on his head there. I know it's hard to make out on the camera. It's hard for me to get it close enough to the camera for... he's got one face that is like a angry face, and then he's got another face that's like a worried face. Looks like he's sweating. Neither one of the faces is happy, and I always try to give him happy faces. This is the Gringotts Wizarding Bank. It's a Harry Potter set. It is set number 76417. And I have not found, there's his hairpiece. Here's Harry Potter's hairpiece. We'll make sure that you can see his lightning scar. No, it kind of covers it, doesn't it? I guess as he got older, he did kind of. All right, and I got to get a wand for old Harry, too. Are you a big Lego fan there, Thing? Oh, here's the other legs. Here's the other legs. Okay, I did use the right legs because those legs are short legs. And I believe that the short legs go with the goblin. Yes, I get it. I can zoom in. Harry's wand is black. Yes, I get it. I can swipe over. I do this every freaking time with these directions. Go back. Thank you. All right. Hello, Oscar, is it? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm just putting the wand in Harry Potter's hand here. We're just getting started. We just opened up the first bag, and I'm not sure. Oh, the Shire, nice. I have not done any of the Lord of the Rings sets yet, but I want to get Rivendell and the Shire. I want to do all of them for sure. Barad-dûr. All right, so this goblin, he's got two faces. One's a frowny face, one's a smile. I'm gonna give him a smile, even though it is an evil smile. I did not order the Minas Tirith when it first was released, and I kind of wish that I had. I mean, I'm sure I'll get it at some point. Oh, look at this. This goblin is holding the freaking sword of Gryffindor. There is the sword of Gryffindor. I'm not sure what this goblin's doing and carrying it around, but let me see which goblin this is. I know Harry Potter, but I don't know him well enough to know the names of every single. This goblin's name is Griphook. Okay, this is Griphook. I guess I did know the name Griphook. I just didn't realize this was him. But there he is. I'll put him up there next to Harry Potter. I probably will. For me, the movies, they were good. Well, they started off good, but the longer they went on, I don't know. I wasn't really as excited about the last movie there. What I thought was I am excited for the TV show. If they do the TV show correctly, I probably will go back and see some of the movies again in the theaters. It would be a good experience, but okay. Miles Morales versus the Spot. I've built that set. I have that set. I have the Spot and that Miles Morales both in my little minifigure display case. That was a good minifig. I like that Spot minifig. But anyway, I wish that I'd ordered that Minas Tirith when it first came out because of the gift with purchase, the Grand gift with purchase. I kind of miscalculated how badly I was going to want that set, that Grand, to go with it. And I mean, maybe they'll bring it back later and I'll have another chance to get it, because I'm not paying whatever price the resellers are charging for that on the secondary market. I'm just not going to do it because they're going to be charging over 100, probably close to 150 bucks, I think is what that Grand gift with purchase is selling for right now. And I'll definitely go see some of the movies. I don't know. I don't go to the movie theaters much anymore. I mean, when you can just watch at your house. Rivendell. Okay. So is that UCS, the Django ship, is that one that just released, or is that one that's retired already? Or, because they've done multiples of those, have they not? And I think maybe one just came out recently, or maybe one just retired recently, or... No, maybe I'm thinking of the Razor Crest. What movie did you see today, Brady? I think the biggest one that I've done so far is... Okay, the one that just came out is the UCS one, yeah. That will be... that does look like a really good set. I'm sure at some point I'll be getting that. I think the biggest set that I built so far is the Daily Bugle. A couple weeks back, I finished the Daily Bugle. I streamed all that right here on YouTube. Insidious, okay, yeah. Brady's really big into the horror movies. I do like horror movies myself as well. But I haven't... I did some of the Insidious franchise, but... I don't know, some of the sequels were maybe not as good as the original was. I kind of lost interest in it at a certain point. What sequel are they on now? Aren't they on like the 4th or 5th? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different franchise. Sixth movie, yeah. So I at some point, I'd probably like the second or third one. I think I just kind of lost. Okay, where is this piece at? Have you never seen Star Wars, Oscar? Is that what you're saying? That you haven't watched any Star Wars at all? Or I would definitely have to go back and watch some of the other Insidious movies to get caught up before. You've seen some Star Wars, like the Solo, okay. Clone Wars, okay, so the TV show, the animated TV show, you've seen some of them, you've seen the Solo movie, okay. But not any of the main franchise, not any of the main movies, just the TV show. And I mean, I definitely think you should give it a watch, brother. You should start with the fourth one, A New Hope, and you should watch the fourth one and the fifth one, A New Hope, and The Empire Strikes Back, and then you should stop there and do 1, 2, and 3. With Hayden Christensen. And then when you get finished with the third episode, The Revenge of the Sith, then you should go back and do the sixth episode, Return of the Jedi. So that would be the order, that would be the proper order for you to watch the movies in, so that you get the best experience out of it. Because, I mean, it's hard for me to explain it to you without spoiling the story. But there's a big reveal in episode 5 that if you watch 1, 2, and 3 first, I mean, it'll be fine. It won't really spoil it for you, but the story... Well, it does. Yeah, it is kind of going to spoil it. It's going to spoil the reveal in episode 5 if you watch 1, 2, and 3 first. And so the thing to do is to watch 4 and 5, get the shock of the reveal at the end of The Empire Strikes Back, and then go back and watch the prequels, and then come back and watch the 6th movie, the Return of the Jedi movie. Would be the best way to experience the story. All right, I'm glad you're back, Thing. So I think you asked right before you left what the largest set was that I built, and I was saying I built the Daily Bugle just a couple weeks back. I streamed it here on YouTube. So the videos are on my YouTube page if you care to see them. And it was extremely tall. It was like over 3 feet tall. But I have back there to build, I have the UCS Millennium Falcon. And so, I mean, that's going to be huge. That's like 7,000, 8,000 pieces. So that's probably going to be a huge, at some point I want to get the Titanic. Okay, well, I still think it'd be better to watch the movies 4 and 5 first, then 1, 2, and 3. But if you want to watch it 1, 2, and 3, I don't know. Starting with the prequels is tough. All right, so this piece gets a sticker. For those of you who are watching this stream for the first time, I don't do the stickers. Baradur. This Gringotts Bank, I think, is no longer available, but there are some really good Harry Potter sets that are available right now. There's a couple Hogwarts castles. Brady actually just did one of the Hogwarts castles not too long ago. I am really struggling with finding the pieces today. And the Ministry of Magic set, there's a huge Ministry of Magic set that's coming out tonight at midnight. That's the new thing. Oh, why can't I find this piece? Yeah, that also has something to do with it because the original trilogy is so old. Okay, so this piece gets a sticker. Looks like it's a bunch of gold coins stacked up and a gold cup on top of the coins. And so that piece is gonna go right here. I'm thinking this is like an exterior wall or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure yet because we haven't started with the base plate. So we're not building, I'm not sure where we're starting here. I mean, look, if you're a Harry Potter fan and you think it looks cool, who gives a crap what other people think? I'm kind of, like, I don't hate it. It's not awful, but also, you know, it's for the price. I don't know. I'm probably not going to get it just because I have so many other things that I want to build that I have to build. But don't let other people, if you like it, you like it. Because there's always people out there. Doesn't matter what the Lego set is. They're gonna, yes, I'm gonna be on tonight at midnight. I'm not gonna order the Ministry of Magic, but I am gonna order $130 at least, so that I can get that gift with purchase, because I definitely want that gift with purchase for sure. But it doesn't matter what the Lego set is. There are always going to be people out there who are going to criticize it, and I mean that's how they get their videos views. They have some controversial opinion, but yeah, Brady, you're right. The price is high. It definitely is high. I mean, people complain about the Lego set prices a lot, but also at the same time, I've seen analysis where they look at old Lego sets, they adjust the price for inflation, and the price is right in line with what it's always been. So that's another thing that people are going to complain about. No matter what, they're going to have a problem with the pricing of certain sets. But yeah, I agree with you. The price for that set is high, that's for sure. Because there was a huge Executor Superstar Destroyer that they announced just last night, and I don't think I'm gonna get that one either. First of all, it's just so big. It's the longest Lego set ever, and the minifigs that are in it are it's more than, I think it's $600. I think it's $599 is what it is. But the minifigs in that Super Star Destroyer, that Executive Super Star Destroyer, are cool, but you only get like 7 of them. And I just would have expected more minifigs to come in this set. I was a little underwhelmed with that set, but those minifigs that are in that set, they are going to be expensive on the secondary market. They're going to be rare, and people are going to be paying a lot of money to get those minifigs for sure. I hope this camera angle is okay, guys. I hope it's close enough. I hope you guys can hear me all right. Seems like you can, because we're talking in chat pretty well. I'm trying to remember what the most recent UCS star. Oh, it wasn't the Razor Crest. It was a Mandalorian, the N1 Starfighter. The Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, I believe, is the most recent UCS Star Wars one to be released. That came out on May the 4th. And they were pushing that because of the Mandalorian movie that came out right around that same time, which I enjoyed that Mandalorian movie. I don't think it did that great at the box office, or I think there were a lot of people who were criticizing, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. Some of the later seasons of The Mandalorian kind of weren't as good. That first season of The Mandalorian is nearly perfect. It's a great season. Well, okay, yeah, and I was gonna point out that the Daily Bugle set that I just did, and I guess you wouldn't call that a UCS. It wasn't technically a UCS, but I mean that thing had 25 minifigures in it. I mean, it had Spider-Ham and Daredevil and the Punisher and Blade, and I mean, just even had like J. Jonah Jameson and all kinds of awesome minifigures. Right. Well, I'll complain if I want to, Oscar. No, I'm just kidding you. You know, I mean, I hear what you're saying. The UCS sets are really for adults and are more for display than for play. But still, for the prices we're paying, I mean, they didn't have to. They could have just let those 7 be like the exclusive ones that you could only get in that set. But then they could have thrown in like a Vader, a Leia, you know, really all it is just bounty hunters. Are the only real minifigs that are in it. I guess there is a Vader in it. I guess that is true. There is a Vader in it, but they could have thrown in some more Imperial. Some stormtroopers, some Imperial officers. Things like that. Yes, there was a Punisher in my some really great minifigs that I have now added to my minifig collection. In my display case, the Punisher was another great one. Daredevil was another one. Some really great minifigs in that set. You know, I mean, those minifigures are good. They're cool. Like, having all those bounty hunters will be cool to have all the bounty hunters, but also we could have got some more stuff. All right, we are using this spider here. I mean, if you are going to get it, you should probably go ahead and get it tonight. I mean, I would say go ahead and get it tonight, because prices in that price range are not going to really go on discount. I mean, the best you can hope for is for them to be on like double points, or maybe even sometimes quadruple points, 4 times points on Lego's website. But that's probably not going to happen anytime in the near future. It's probably not going to happen. I'm still not really sure what it is we're building here. There's a cup here hanging on the wall and a spider down here. And this thing has some kind of mechanism for going, for moving up and down, but I'm really not sure why or what it is we're building here. But we'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't think there's any real point in trying, because again, if you're gonna get it, you want the gift with purchase that goes with it. I would go ahead and get it tonight, because again, it's not gonna be any cheaper later. You're not gonna save any money by waiting. You may be able to get some more rewards points, but that's about the best you could hope for. So, I mean, you can wait and see if they ever put it on double or quadruple points, but sometimes they never do. I cannot get this piece to go in here. There we go, now I got it. You know, if it was a under $200 set, I would say wait for sure, because other places like Walmart or Target or wherever will have it, and they'll eventually put it on sale. But this is a Lego exclusive. It's never going to be sold by Kmart or any of those other places. So if you want it and you like the gift with purchase, I would go ahead and get it tonight while you can. I wouldn't wait. Just because there's no point in waiting. I mean, you can't wait. Yeah, I mean, if you want that gift with purchase, I would say that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get on tonight and order at least $130 so that I can get that gift with purchase. The Burrow is another set that is retiring in December. Could be a good set to get. It's a nice big set if you're looking for Harry Potter sets. Luna Lovegood's house. I hope they do this new Harry Potter TV show correctly. I hope they actually give us, you know, all the storylines that they had to leave out of the books, out of the movies, because they just didn't have enough time to do all the different storylines. If they just like rehash the movies, it's not going to be a very good show. Well, I mean, it's possible that it doesn't sell out, even if the Ministry of Magic itself doesn't sell out. Sometimes the gift with purchase sells out. You know, if you get up in the morning or tomorrow or whatever and you're trying to order it tomorrow, you know, if the gift with purchase isn't available anymore, then maybe you do want to wait, you know. But if the gift with purchase is still available in the morning, if it's not sold out, so there's a pink hairbrush here in the set. I'm not sure if that's an Easter egg for something specific, and it's been a while since I've read the books. It's been a while since I've seen the movies. So, of course, well, it looks like a hairbrush, but maybe once I get it in play, maybe it's not actually supposed to represent a hairbrush. Maybe it's supposed to represent something else. Right here near this spider. And this piece that moves. All right, buddy. No, I did something wrong there. Hold on. What have I done? This is not supposed to go here. Brick separator. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to step away for just a second. I'll be right back. I don't know if anybody's still here or not. Okay. Sorry about that. You gotta go, you gotta go. I'm thinking this is like it's not the base that well, I guess you can't see what I'm doing, but there's a underground part where the vaults are, and then there's an above ground part where the bank is. And I'm thinking we're starting at the bottom of the bank. We're starting in the middle. I guess we're gonna go build the bank first, and then set the bank to the side, and then use the base plate to build the underground section, and then set the bank on top of the underground section. Oh, nice. I'm glad you got the go ahead to be online tonight at midnight and get your set, get your gift with purchase with your set. You don't have to worry about, oh, I did that wrong. You don't have to worry about it selling out. If you're on there right at midnight. Oh, to get the gift with purchase, I think you only have to spend $130. I think is the threshold for the gift with purchase. Well, there's multiple gifts with purchase, but the one you want, the one you're talking about, is the $130 threshold. But that is the highest threshold, so I think you will get all of the gifts with purchase. If you buy the Ministry of Magic, you will meet all of the thresholds. You'll get the $130 gift with purchase, you'll get the $40 gift with purchase, and you'll get, oh, no, and you'll get the third gift with purchase, which you only get if you buy the Ministry of Magic set. Why do you have to get up so early tomorrow? 5 a.m. is early for a Saturday. I mean, Thing is gonna get his order in tonight at midnight. I'm not sure that Oscar's still here or not. And I've decided that we're actually building, we started in the middle. All right. Well, if you're big into Pokemon, that sounds like a good time. I've never really been into Pokemon that much, so I can't really tell you about Pokemon, but if it's what you like and you're going to a convention for it, I bet it's going to be an amazing time. I've decided, Brady, that we're actually building the bank first. We started in the middle and we're building the bank up first, and then we're going to set that to the side, and then we're going to use the bait place. And I think, anyway, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like that's what's happening. Because we definitely didn't start at the bottom with the base plate. Or no, there is no base plate on the bottom. Maybe this is the bottom. I have no idea what we're building, where we are at in the build, but it will be interesting to find out how it all comes together. got to get up at 5 a.m. to go to the Pokemon convention. So you got to drive a ways to get there, is what it is. It should be a fun Saturday, though. Wait a minute, I may have just messed up. Yep, brick separator. Maybe when you get in the car, you can take a nap on the way there. Oh, geez. No. I'm not 100% sure. There's one gift with purchase that you only get if you order the Ministry of Magic set. And I'm not sure which gift with purchase that is. So I don't want to tell you wrong. But it should not be hard to find. God, I cannot get this done. It should not be hard to find the requirements. They should be spelled out right there on Lego's website. If you go to Lego's website, you should be able to figure out like which gift it is. I don't want you to be mad at me if I tell you the wrong thing. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing and then not. No, when you make the order, when you go to check out, it should be automatically added to your cart at checkout. Like when you add it to your cart, and then when you have everything in your cart you want to order, once you hit that checkout button, it should take you to your cart, and the gift with purchase and everything should be automatically added to your cart. This is the bottom. We did start at the bottom. You just don't use the base plate until the base plate is in the middle. So that was why I got thrown off, because I was thinking the base plate was going to be on the bottom, but oh, that piece does not want to go on there. All right, that's the end of bag one. Get these extra pieces out of the way. I'm gonna angle this thing down a little bit more, see how that works. Yeah, and just kind of give it a little. All right, let me get bag two. We'll get started. There are two bags labeled bag two. Yeah, I could have the price wrong. I thought it was $6. It could be are you in a different country? It could be a different different currency. Okay, so I was just wrong. I just had the price wrong then. All right. No minifigures in this bag, but that's all right. We got two in the first bag, so. good. I can see how much support they're giving the center piece here, because it's gonna have to hold up the whole thing. So it's gonna need a lot of support, I'd imagine, to hold the weight of the bank on top of it. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you how many figs come with the Ministry of Magic set. But the listing, you can't order it yet, but the listing's right there on Lego's website. If you bring the listing up, underneath and scroll down a little bit, there should be oh, this set? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Looks like 13 minifigures with the set, plus a dragon. Looks like 2 Harry Potters. Who is that? A Ron Weasley. Or a Bellatrix Lestrange, a Grip Hook, a Bogrod, Rebert Goblin, 2 Goblins, a Death Eater. That's probably the one I'm most excited about, is the Death Eater. Some Bank Guards, a couple Bank Guards. I mean, my favorite Harry Potter book or movie, for the movie, probably the first one, probably the Sorcerer's Stone. But for the book, maybe Prisoner of Azkaban, or yeah, probably Prisoner of Azkaban, I'd say. How about you? Which one's your favorite? Fourth one, is that the Tri-Wizard tournament? Am I getting them mixed up? Yeah, that was a good one. I did like that one too. I like them all. It's just the movies, really, that the longer they went on, I kind of feel like the worse they got. The last one I thought was not very good at all, honestly. That when they split it into two parts, the last book, I think, weren't there 7 books and 8 movies? So I think that last movie, or I guess the last 2 movies, I should say, but no, I have not seen Brand New Day yet. That was when I was building the Daily Bugle, was right when Brand New Day first came out. And I went and watched all the old ones, went back and watched all the ones with Tobey Maguire and all the ones with Andrew Garfield and all the other Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland and like Endgame and Infinity War and I was kind of watching them all to kind of prepare to go see the new one, and then I never really went and saw it. But probably am not gonna Yeah, don't spoil it for me. I have been able to stay away from spoilers for the most part so far. I probably will not get to go see it this weekend, unfortunately, but maybe I can go soon. There's a How much longer do we have to wait for the new Doomsday movie to come out? Isn't that supposed to come out sometime soon? Oh, it's not till December. For some reason, I thought it was going to be sooner than that. Yeah, so it's like they're re-releasing that in the theaters, is that right? And if you go see it, you get to see an exclusive preview of Doomsday or something like that? Maybe that's what's happening soon. That I got confused. The re-release of Endgame in theaters. But I think you have to see it in IMAX in order to get all of the trailer. The people who see it in IMAX get more than the people who just see it at the regular movie theater or something like that. Welcome back. Oh, careful. Yep, still in bag 2. I don't build as fast when I am on stream and I have to worry about staying in frame and those kind of things. But I don't mind because for me the fun part is building it. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Nobody's here, everybody left. It's okay. I still get to build my Legos. Don't know how well you guys can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, no sweat. I don't mind. I have several people who come in and do they just lurk. They don't want to talk and interact, and they just kind of sit in the background, and that's fine with me. I'm happy to I may have done something wrong here. It's a little hard to, okay, yeah, I put that on the wrong place. That was supposed to go right there. There it is. Yes, that sounds correct. That's the way I remember it. Is as long as you spend $130, you get that gift with purchase. Right, and the one that I think there's one that is you can only get if you order the Ministry of Magic, but that's not a Lego set. It's just like a metal card or something, a collector's card. Yeah, she will get 2 of the 3. You get Dumbledore's office, which I think actually you can just go into the store and buy Dumbledore's office right now without having to. I think it's just like a $5 poly bag. But the other one, the only way to get it is to spend 130. They don't sell that one in stores or anything. The Daily Bugle was like 7 streams, I think, 3-hour streams each, and so like 21 hours or whatever. But like I said, I build a lot slower when I'm building on stream. Like I could have built it much faster than that if I hadn't have been on stream talking to people and taking breaks, and because I got to take a break every so often or so to stretch my back and yeah, I think taking the build slow is great with me, because this is the part that I like, the building part. Once I get it built, it's like, well, it's over now, you know? So, yep. Because even when I'm not building on stream, I got the TV on in the background, or looking up things on the internet while I'm building, or talking on the phone. Some people sit down and they try to speed run it. They try to see how fast they can build it, and that just doesn't appeal to me, really. But some people think it's a real achievement. They're like, see how fast I can build this thing? Nope, that's not the right way. Yeah, I would love it if I could put on some Harry Potter movie in the background, but the AI would think that I was broadcasting a movie. I'd get hit with a copyright strike. They'd take my stuff down. That's probably the only thing I don't like about streaming like this, is that I can't have the TV on in the background. That's the only difference. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched those Harry Potter movies as well. Maybe if I go back and rewatch them now, I'll feel differently about the last movie or two. But really what I need to do is reread the books before the TV show comes out. If I could just reread like the first book before the first season. I'm not sure if they're doing a book per season or they're gonna have to do multiple seasons for the first book. I mean, I enjoyed reading the Harry Potter books. I really enjoyed reading the Game of Thrones books. Those have been really good. I'm excited for the new show if they do it right. If they just do it like the movies, then I'm not that excited for the TV show. But if they do the TV show right, they give us all the storylines that they had to cut out of the movies, all the things that they had to change, for the movies to keep it in movie time. I want everything. I want all the storylines. All right, so we got a little bat piece here. It's not the first time I've seen the bat piece. It's not the most common, but I had it in I did a Spider-Man set that had Morbius in it. And I like sci-fi books. The Witcher is a good book. Good book series, I should say. Anything by Robert Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land. Anything by Isaac Asimov, Foundation. The Dune books, much better than the movies. The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books, much better than the movies. I was really big into Stephen King there for a while. If you like horror, I know, Brady, you were big into the horror stuff. I don't know if you've read much Stephen King or not. Hey Luffy, how are you, man? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay. Yeah, I haven't read any of those books, but I know they're very popular. I know a lot of people are really into it. I'm surprised that you have never read any Stephen King as much into horror as you are. What are you up to, Luffy? How's your day been? So far, so good. I always move real slow on the first stream, especially because I have to unbox everything and get the bags sorted, and so I haven't really made too much progress so far. I just finished bag 2. I'm about to start bag 3. But I'm gonna be streaming pretty much all weekend. I'm gonna stream tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and then maybe Monday as well. But I'm planning on, what I'm trying to do is time it out so that I finish on Monday the 1st. Tuesday the 1st. That is back to Hogwarts day. So that is the day that I'm trying to finish up with the Ministry of Magic. With the Gringotts Wizarding Bank. It really just depends on if the castle is a prominent location in the movie. That if the castle is a big location in the movie, then yeah, for sure we'll probably get one. But until the movie comes out, I'm not gonna know. I haven't heard any rumors or anything about a Doctor Doom castle. They did release like a new version of the Avengers Tower, the Doomsday Avengers Tower. Not as big as the big huge Avengers Tower that was already out, but still and I think that's the only set so far that they've announced that is related to the new movie. All the rumors I've been hearing are about things like the Daily Planet and the Dragon Ball Z sets and the Iron Falcon and That's all I've heard really anybody else talking about so far. I haven't heard anybody mention many Doctor Doom sets. No, that's not it. This is definitely not it, right? It's gray. There it is, okay. Yeah, it definitely could be his castle. You're right. I mean, it definitely could be his castle. And if they're already showing him to us on his throne, so far, I know they did a Doctor Doom bust, so there is a bust of his head. That's already out. Probably have to wait until it gets closer to December if that's when the movie comes out before. If it comes out, it'll definitely be out right around the time the movie's released. So you won't have too much longer to wait to find out. No, I didn't. I don't know that I've seen that about the theme park, but that's awesome. I'm glad they're doing that. I'm super excited for the Dragon Ball Z sets, Lego sets when they come out. I think I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and I think having a Goku minifig is gonna be awesome. Oh. Yeah, if the park has a huge Shenron towering over everything, that will be crazy. I really hope the Lego Shenron set, it needs to be spectacular as well. They better not give us a bad version of Shenron. Now here's a set that a piece that you don't see that often. It's got a hole in the middle for a Technic pen, and it's got 3 balls. One on the top, one on the left, and one on the right. Definitely think it's the first time I have used this piece in a Lego set. Yeah, I'm still really curious how all this is going to come together. It's hasn't started making sense to me yet, but there's always that magical moment when you put that piece on and everything becomes clear. This thing is even bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna have to play around with this camera angle some more at the end of the stream to try to... So I think I had a little more front on angle last time, and I moved the camera to do some other things with it, and now I don't have it back in that same position that I had it in before. I've got it more top down right now, and I need to kind of play with it a little bit and get more of a frontal. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are stalactites hanging down from the ceiling. This is the bottom of the whole thing. And there are vaults in here that people have things stored inside of. And then when you get to the top here, it kind of fans back out again. And this is like the ceiling of the floor. The bank will be up here. This is where the base plate's gonna go. And then these stalactites are kind of hanging down here into this cave. This bat is hanging from the ceiling. Kind of starting to make sense. And make sure I'm staying in frame here. Another reason why I need to play with the camera angle some. Make sure I've got everything in frame. So I think what I'm doing now is I'm making the mirror image of this piece to go on the other side here. My mom is calling me. I need to answer this phone and see what my mom wants. And I will try to be quick on the phone. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I mean, sorry your phone died, but you missed that much. If you're still here, I don't know. People might have left when I took my break. But that'll be the last break I'm taking. I'm going to go for another 45 minutes or so. And then call it a night for tonight. But I'm going to be streaming all weekend long. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then again tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. And Sunday, I'll do 2 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. So hopefully I'm gonna make a lot of progress over the next 2 days, because I want to finish this thing up Tuesday night. Well, thank you. I'm just following the directions. So, the good people at Lego. Did a good job with the design. I think so far, the best set I've built has been that Daily Bugle set. That was just a really fun build all around. And the way they designed it so that it all the windows come off of the front so you can see inside of it, and all the floors come apart so you can go floor by floor. It was just a great design. I did the X Mansion right after that. And honestly, and the X Mansion was a great set. Don't get me wrong. I'm not slamming the X Mansion. I think the only reason I was a little disappointed in the X Mansion was because I had just done that Daily Bugle. If I had done the X Mansion first, it probably would have been my favorite set until I did the Daily Bugle. But because I did them in reverse order, I was a little disappointed with the X Mansion. How about you? What's your favorite set that you built? I've got some great sets in my backlog, like Jabba's sail barge, and I'm hoping that I'll have some more sets that I build that will be even better than the Daily Bugle was, and I'll have a new favorite set, and then another new favorite set, and then another new favorite set. All right, so we're hanging some more stalactites here from the ceiling. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, right there. This part is basically just a mirror image of the last part we did, just for the other side. Okay. Man, it's a tough choice. There's a lot of good. I would check and see which ones are retiring in December. Like I think the Burrow is retiring in December. I'm not sure about all the prices on these things, but there's a Hogwarts train book nook. And you could like pair that with maybe like the chomping, because the Hogwarts Express book nook is not going to be enough by itself, but you could pair that with maybe like the Monster Book of Monsters, or something like that to reach the 130 mark. Like I said, there's the Burrow, there is Luna Lovegood's house, if you're a Luna Lovegood fan. I would check and see what's retiring this December, and I would try to focus on something that's retiring this December, because this will be your last chance to get it, and probably one of the only times it's going to be. I mean, if you're looking at sets that are under 200 bucks, you know, it's conceivable that you might find those cheaper later at like Target or somewhere. So some people will tell you not to buy those sets from Lego because you can get a better discount elsewhere. So some people say you should just do like sets that are only exclusively sold by Lego, Which are the more expensive ones? Which are the ones like Ministry of Magic and once you get up over $200, you really don't see many discounts. Like you do on the sets that are under, like if they're under $200, you can see 20% discount, 30% discount at places like Target and Walmart, but so if you're gonna spend the money to get those bigger sets, this is the time to do it when Lego is having a special like this, when Lego's offering double points or quadruple points, or because that's the best value you can get for your money. And get your gift with purchase that goes along with it. Have I played or watched what now? What does that stand for? I probably should be able to decipher that on my own, but my mind is blanking right now. Five Nights at Freddy. Yes, okay, Five Nights. Yes, I have watched. Are there not two of them now? I think I've only seen one. So I might have only watched the first one. I think they did a sequel. I enjoyed the first one. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, I had heard that the second one was not as good, but I have not watched it yet. I enjoyed the first one. I didn't know they had a game. Was it a game first before it was a movie? I need to ask Brady if he's still here, if he's played the Five Nights at Freddy's game. Okay, that's the end of bag 3. And I was only planning on streaming for another 20 minutes or so, and I'm not gonna be able to get very far on bag 4 if I open it in 20 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna call it right there for tonight. Here's what we have so far. This is the very bottom of the model. There are vaults here all along this center structure where people are storing their valuables in the bank. And there's train tracks that go around this center piece. And then up here we have the roof of the underground section with stalactites coming down. And then up here is where the base plate's gonna go. And then we'll build the bank above that. And so you can see how tall this thing is gonna get. And actually I'm gonna play around with the camera a little bit before I get off, because I want to try to get the angle right. So if you don't want to stick around to see the camera getting moved around a lot, I think what I need to do is lower it, and then I can totally understand you going ahead and taking off early. Okay, I need to straighten it up. How's that? Because I have to move the camera, and then I have to wait for the delay. It's on a delay, so I have to wait for the delay to show me if the camera is in a good position or not. You can see the box back there behind my iPad with all the bank on top of it. It actually almost lines up perfectly with the All right, so that camera angle might be a little bit better. It's a little bit further back, so I can get more in frame. And it's just a little far to the left. I just got to remember to kind of push everything to the right. Yes, I hope you come to tomorrow's stream, and if you sub, you should definitely get a notification when I go live. But I'm planning on going live at 2 p.m., which it's a quarter till 9 here now. So if you might be in a different time zone. So if it's 8 o'clock where you're at right now, then it'll be 1 o'clock when I go. Or if it's, a quarter to 7, then it'll be noon. But that's the plan, is to just stream this thing all weekend long until I get it finished on Tuesday. Okay, so perfect then. It'll be 2 o'clock my time and 2 o'clock your time. And then I'll stream for about 3 hours tomorrow afternoon from about 2 to 5. Then I'll take a dinner break and I'll get back on about 9:30 p.m. Stream till about midnight, 1 in the morning. And then I'll do it all over again on Sunday. I'll do a 2 o'clock stream Sunday and a 9:30 stream Sunday. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to see me build some more of this set this weekend. I really enjoyed talking with you guys. I'm so glad you came to hang out with me. I'm hoping I see you again and we get to hang out some more. Have a good evening.